Halfway house, Tuesday morning. Well, I think it's noon. Close enough. Ass crack noon. Just picked up this fine automobile. Belonged to a buddy of mine. And he wrecked it, obviously. And it sat for, I don't know, I guess 4 or 5 years now. And I don't know why. Well, the only reason I bought it is because I know that one of my other buddies has a good parts truck with no title. And it runs and drives as well. So I figure I can take the 2 trucks and make one good one. So that's the plan. It's pretty clean. 4-banger, 5-speed. The other one's a V6 5-speed. I don't know what these seats are, but they're pretty damn cool. Bolted in real well. I mean, really pretty clean little truck. It's not terrible. Got a title. Don't have any keys. But he lost them, I guess. But oh well. Yeah, I need to wash it, but pretty clean little truck. So there's that. This one's a 92. I got a 94 is what the black one is. I need to go pick that up. I also bought a 79 Dodge D150 extended cab, or club cab they called them. Club cab, long bed, 2-wheel drive, half-ton, 360 automatic with a title. Hasn't run in a long time. I need to go pick that up as well. Then we got the 73, got the motor out. So much room for activities and Pontiac motors, but this motor is locked up. He said he thought it was the original engine, but the casting number shows a 1969 350 or 327. You know, the heads are just generic GM bullshit heads, but from what I was reading, it's probably some sort of replacement motor from way back in the day. Something odd. I've never seen a 5-bolt GM 3-speed. That is fucking weird. Yeah, you know, crawled in there, did the 4 bolts, couldn't get it budged. I was like, fuck, maybe it's, you know, seized in there because this thing's been sitting for so long. Maybe the input shaft seized, whatever. So I'm like, fuck, I'll just pull the motor with it. Or pull the transmission with the motor. And then I get it, you know, about, you know, to where I can see it. I'm like, what the fuck? There's another bolt. Anyway, I guess it uses this is the yoke off the trans I got for the Pontiac 389. Got the drive shaft out. Yeah, I guess the guy was he was trying to pull the drive shaft before we brought it over here, just to help me out a little bit, and he was trying to pull the U-joint out. I guess he didn't know it was a slip yoke, but no big deal. Needs to be rebuilt anyway. I'm sure it's going to need to be shortened, but anyway, from what I can tell, these are a heavy-duty Saginaw 3-speed. I don't know. I found one picture of one and maybe a few threads, and that was about it. And I couldn't find out shit on them. Yeah, bunch of junk. Nothing new here. I got the 318 pretty much all torn down, really ready to be. Well, I'm debating on whether I should, you know, try to re-ring it or just hone it or what. But I am gonna pull the pistons out anyway. So I guess I'll try to check, because the bore is super clean, but there's not really any cross hatching at all. And the motor looks like it has very little miles on it, so I don't know. I mean, it's got 40 over pistons in it, but so I probably need to do some measuring and see if, you know, see what kind of shape that bore is in. I don't know. It might be out around. Who knows? But honestly, it's 318. I mean, I got no money in it. Gasket kit, so I think it's probably worth maybe just doing a fucking quick hone and check the ring gap and say fuck it. And if it doesn't run or doesn't run very good or whatever, I mean, it was out of a non-running vehicle, so. But anyway, that's where I'm at on that. That's where I'm at on that. That's where I'm at on this. Yeah, clean one owner. Dirty title. I kind of like these. I think they're cool. But really don't want it. Don't really know what I'm going to do with it. Probably just sell it, put it together and sell it. But it was cheap enough, and I knew that I could get it, you know, a parts truck with it for cheap as well. So, you know, maybe make a couple $100. My boss is nephew. He's 16, they're trying to find him a good first vehicle, and you know, I said, hey man, give me $600, and actually I think I told $500. Give me $500 and you can have both those trucks, and you know, hell, I'll help him put it together. And I mean, shit. Well, I was gonna say I'd love to have this as a first vehicle, but I was lucky enough to get an '02 Dodge single cab short bed for my first vehicle, and I fucking love that thing. But this thing's cool too. It's a great first vehicle. I mean, can't hardly hurt it because it's not worth anything. It's cheap to begin with. Needs a little bit of work so you can actually learn how to do shit. So yeah, be a good first vehicle. Learn a little bit, and hell, keep the other truck if you need parts, and then, you know, you get a little bit older, do the fucking V6 swap. But anyway, pretty good looking truck. Not a Chevy guy, but pretty slick. Alright, that's enough bullshit for today. Boss had to go get some shit machined. His lathe wasn't big enough, so he's like, man, you know, sometimes I get stuck talking over there for hours. You know, sometimes I'm in and out. So he told me it'd be about an hour, and that was 2 hours ago. So I've been cruising around all morning trying to find old cars. I didn't find a single fucking good one, except for the other video I made. You know, that 65 Imperial and the 63 New Yorker or Chrysler 300. I don't fucking know what it is. Doesn't fucking matter. But I know he wants too much for those. Anyway, that's about it. I will see y'all later.